Gazer. I just randomly was on the timeline and saw that Solomonati and he did that intro, man. He is a legend. But we are doing this final center tier list, okay? Okay, we are doing this center tier list right now. This is the final list. Assuming 2K's not dropping any content. Let's just assume that and it's over. This is gonna be the massive center tier list that is gonna be complete, ultra good. And I know y'all have a lot of opinions, okay? I haven't even seen the opinions, but I saw there was like 60 comments on that dang video, my last ranking video. I'm gonna go look at those comments afterwards, actually. So check that ranking tier list afterwards too, because I'm gonna react to that as well. So, but yeah, I don't care if you like it, dislike it. It's all good with me. I'm just helping y'all out. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section. That's all I gotta say. I'm definitely gonna check out them comments. But first up, we got power forward center. Yeah, hear me out there. I'm putting him in D tier. Hear me out there. Giannis Antetokounmpo shot is so slow to the point where it's like at center, at least like it won't be abused because he's like the only one on the court with a low release. I don't know. I mean, he's 7 foot, slow release. He's still Giannis. I'll still put him at D tier. Still, the free Giannis, unless I forgot about him, he's going to go in garbage. I might have forgot to rank him, but yeah, the free Giannis doesn't have SIGs. We'll just keep it pushing. Mark Eden at this stage in the game is just trash. At this point in the game, Mark Eden just does not play. He's just tall. Got a big body frame. Would have loved to see another Mark Eden. Like, he had an Invincible card back in 2K22. And they didn't give him an Invincible card. So, yeah. And I did leave out some players who I felt like aren't really that good at power forward center. But next we got Nate Furman. If you got him at, probably rank him in at, trash at this point. It's not that Nate Furman's bad. It's just for center position, he's going to get undersized. And I don't think his release is good, but it's not overpowered. I feel like you can still run an undersized player. Like, I love to use Kurlango as an example at the 4 position. You can still run an undersized power forward center. Don't let people tell you otherwise. They just have to have a really, really good release to make up for the difference. And Nate Furman just does not provide that. So, yeah. Next up, we got Jokic. And I don't know why this card is trash. Like, Jokic at this point, Jokic was good months ago. But, like, bro, Jokic don't play no more. His point guard card, he needs an updated card. And the fact that the Mr. MVP, they got me defending Jokic, who I think lacks athleticism, and even the best player in the world. I first think it's Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I mean, I had my top 3 was Kevin Durant, Tatum, and Ja Morant. But hey, people gonna get angry in the comment section. Goodness gracious, you know, it's all good. But I'm defending Jokic. He was the MVP, 2K. Why in the world did Jokic have an unusable shot in June? August, excuse me. 28 days before 2K24. Like, what are we even doing? 2K needs to be, like, honestly, Jokic should, after he retires, should never let you use his rights for that. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful. I'm putting Kristaps in C for now. He might get moved up to B. Actually, I don't feel like they're much. I'll put him in B. I think Kristaps is still, he's a little outdated, you know. Kristaps is still really, really good. He's just a little outdated, though. I feel like he doesn't do the things that he used to do. He's still solid, don't get it wrong. Porzingis is still a solid card and could easily be B tier depending on how I do this list. But for the way I'm going to do this list at center, I feel like Porzingis is more of a 4 anyways. So I feel like he is C tier. John Bradley, I'm going to have to go B tier because I have some centers higher than Sean Bradley. I like Sean Bradley, don't get it wrong, but I have other tall centers who I like more than him. I feel like he lacks defensively the most out of any of them, in my opinion. And I just feel like his release is low-key, a little better on current. A tad bit better. But it's like his height is good. I just feel like he lacks defensively. That's the main issue. Ralph Sampson does not play garbage. I honestly would give more respect to Mark Eden before Ralph Sampson. Just being honest. Patrick Ewing at this stage in the game, D tier. Like, you know, if you got Patrick Ewing lining up as center, cool. That's just the best way to rank it. Like, he can still, like, Patrick Ewing can still move. He has that Tyrese behind the back, I believe, on his Invincible. Might be his Invincible card, but, I mean, it is Patrick Ewing. I mean, why are you using Patrick Ewing? I'm gonna make a leap. I'm putting Manute at S tier, which might sound crazy, but this Manute Bull, you can use a Steve Kirk boat to grind all the GOATs challenges. You get a +6 speed with ball, +6 acceleration. That gives speed into 86 ranges. He got a free pointer, has a solid release, has the Bobo jumper. I think this card is top tier. Like, obviously, is he gonna be on top levels of GOAT centers? No, but like, y'all don't own no GOAT centers. So it's like, if we're looking at it as that point of view, I'd rather have Manute at center. It's just the way it is. Manute Bull is a beast and definitely would recommend him. Next up, I'm going to have to put Marathon at A tier. Marathon's release is slower, but him being 7'7", if that big body build just like helps him a whole lot. Like, that body frame is huge. But if his jumper was elite, he would be an S tier card because he already has the speed. He already has all the stuff. I still think Marathon's a good card. I just feel like the only thing, it could easily be B+, but I'm probably gonna go A- more with him. It's just that release being slow just hurts the card a little bit. But other than that, that card is a beast. That card just straight beasting. Next up on the tier list, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the regular version of him. I'll probably put Kareem in at D tier for this one, just because we have the GOAT one. It's not that Kareem is D, it's just like he is the center position. At power forward, he'll be ranked higher, but we're ranking in terms of the other GOAT Kareems and stuff of that nature. And at this point, just use GOAT Kareem. There's no reason to be using the old Kareem. It's not that I'm putting him in D tier. I think he's better. It's like, I'm putting him in C tier, because I think Kareem is better than Giannis, but this is a normal Kareem. I think he's better than both of them, so I'm putting him in at C tier for Kareem Abdul. But I don't think he's on the level of Porzingis, so it's like, it's like, I gotta put this version of him on C tier, because we're talking about this version. Next up, we got Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh, I think he's so mediocre, D tier. See, now I gotta bring Kareem up, because Kareem's better than Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is mid. Actually, why is Chris Bosh even in a tier? Get Chris Bosh out the dang list. Dude freaking sucks. Like, I mean this. Y'all overrate Chris Bosh because he's free. Bro, that guy's a slow shot. He ain't that good, really, at center. Shoot, I'll even say it now. Power forward. Does not play in my team. In my opinion, I think he's average, not that good. Rudy Gobert up next. I will put him at B tier. I think he's a solid... It's like, he's probably more like C tier. Because I don't know if he's on that level of Sean Bradley, really. But he has a good release. I like that jumper a lot. It's like, would I rather have him or Sean Bradley? I'd rather have Sean Bradley. So, because of that little bit of height. But I like the fact that Gobert has a good release. I think he's really good in my team. And I think Gobert will be solid. Free Larry Bird is garbage. Does not play. Center power forward Wemby. I think he's almost as hot. Like, Wemby's ass. Like, it just is. I mean, I probably move this one to A tier. And 100 overall one, we'll just do that. Because there is other versions of Wemby, so I'm gonna keep it like that. But it's like, it's hard for me not to put a Wemby in S tier. Wemby just plays above his stats. I'm putting him S tier. Wemby is still amazing. I feel like every version of Wemby's S tier. Man, y'all don't call that writing, but I don't care. I think every version of Wemby is S tier no matter what. He's just overpowered in this game. He's just really, really, really good. So yeah, that's how I'm ranking him. Next up, we got Yao Ming. And even then, I have to rank this Yao Ming, I mean, S tier. It's like, how could I not rank this Yao Ming in S tier? Like, this Yao Ming is unstoppable on the court. He's so good. Like, he's easily S tier. I have to rank him S tier. I just have to. I cannot just rank him S tier. I have to do it. But next up, we got Sabonis, D tier. Sabonis, alright. That's a release. That's about it, though. What's Sabonis? Shaquille O'Neal is just garbage. Just does not play at this point. It's just Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal's just mediocre. Mediocrity. Just shot sucks. I can't say it enough. That shot is horrible. They should have definitely updated his jumper on all of his cards, but hey, that's 2K24. Moses Malone, I don't think plays at any of this center position. I don't think why he's on this tier list. First, you ignore Moses Malone. He shouldn't be on this tier list anyway. Personally speaking, I'm an idiot to even put him there. But next, we got Paul Gasol center. D. I mean, Paul Gasol set shot. He can green a couple shots here and there, I guess. Cool. That's the best he's done. Victor Wembanyama, 100 overall, S tier. It's just, I have to put Wemby's at S tier. Wemby's are just beasts in this game. I just have to. He is at S tier. Mutombo, I'm ranking A. I rank him A tier. Mutombo has a good, solid release. if you have him lined up at center with the way he is, he's going to be very, very, very good still to this day. I will put him in that marathon. I'd rather have Mutombo on the court than Sean Bradley, personally speaking. So, yeah, I like Mutombo in A tier. I like the ranking for it. Yao Ming, power forward, and I know this is the free Yao garbage. That Yao should be in his own dang tier. That Yao Ming should just be in the lava, just garbage. Like, Dino, is it crazy to say Dino C tier? The lack of a wingspan, the lack of that. I feel like Dino's not that great. I'm just being honest. I feel like Dino's not that good. He lacks. They just made a Pink Diamond deal today. His Pink Diamond has a big arms, you know, stretching. I just can't suggest Dino to anyone. Dirt Nowitzki, he has a laner, but that's not saving the card. He is trash. Sorry, Dirt does not play. Just facts. Center and power forward. What am I ranking with Yao Ming? Yao Ming has to be A tier. Yao Ming is still amazing. He doesn't have as many good SIGs as the 100 overall. The 100 overall has a better SIG, so that's why he's coming in at A tier. But that Yao Ming is a straight beast. Like, that Yao Ming is like, he is still a straight dog. His release is slow, just like Marathon, but is a little bit faster. So I think Yao Ming is borderline, but you have to put the 100 on higher because it's better. But it's like, that Yao Ming's a beast. If you get this Yao Ming, he's so good. So good. Taco Fall up next. He's S tier. Taco Fall's unstoppable. That Taco Fall is just, like, he just has a big body frame and just sits in the paint and just stops you. It's toxic. It is legitimate toxic. He is S tier easily. Chet, probably put Chet in C tier. I'd rather have Chet on the court before Paul Gasol and Patrick Ewing. So I'm going C tier for Chet. Next up, we got Jaren Jackson Jr. Release is good, undersized at center. We're talking about center though. Like, these are centers. I just forgot about that. I be forgetting. I'm a Dino. I feel like Dino has to go to D tier, which is crazy to say. It's just like, it's a center position. We're talking about centers. He has to go down in the list. I apologize. I messed up because I forgot for a second. This isn't a power forward tier list. So we're gonna have to lower him to D tier. Next we got Bol. I mean, Bol is still at center. Probably is C. I mean, Bol could still hoop as power forward center. I mean, this Bol could still hoop. So I'm gonna put him in as C tier. So we're gonna rank him like that. That's crazy ranking Dino that low. But dang, Bol's 7'3", Dino 6'10" with a low wingspan. Just, you gotta do it that way. Next up, we got Sabonis, S tier. Amazing card. Dominant. Just elite at everything. Just elite. And Chet, I'm still gonna go in C tier because he's 7'1". Like, I'd rather have Chet on the court than Dino. Like, at center. If he was gonna be a center, I mean, shoot, at power forward, I'd rather have Chet, I think, over Dino. Because Dino's gonna have a low arm wingspan, and Chet's taller. It's just the way it is. Zach Edey up next. I'm gonna have to put Zach Edey in S tier too. Zach Edey's amazing. Like, there's so many good centers in this game. He is top tier. We don't have that many in B tier, but Zach Edey is amazing in my team. Absolutely phenomenal, and just, he's that guy. 100 overall. Yeah, it was S tier. There's a lot of S tiers, but Yao Ming is an S tier. It's like, bro, you match Yao Ming, he's still gonna hoop, he's gonna cook you. That Yao's toxic. Porzingis up next. I'm gonna have to move Porzingis. Porzingis is better than Marathon, and Porzingis is better than Mutombo. I'm gonna have to go A tier with Porzingis, though. I'm gonna have to, it's hard. This one's really hard. I'm gonna have to go A tier with Porzingis. I mean, you can't go wrong with either of them, but I can't put Porzingis on the same level Wemby and Taco or the GOAT card. I just can't. I think Porzingis is A tier with the Yao Mings, Mutombo, but I still love Porzingis. Porzingis is really, really good, but we're going A tier. Next up, Wilt Chamberlain at center. I'm gonna have to go A tier. Like, really good release. But it's center. I'm going B tier. Because, like, he's 7'1", Yao's 7'6", Porzingis 7'4", and Wilt releases elite, but he's more of a power for it, personally speaking. But at B tier with next to Sean Bradley, I think that's a good ranking for him. Jaren Jackson up next. don't see him able to play. Trash at center. I don't know why he's here. Shouldn't have been here. Hakeem Olajuwon at center. Probably C tier. Like, Hakeem's better than Patrick Ewing at center. But, you know, Hakeem Olajuwon get a couple buckets here and there, I guess. And, yeah, Bam's primary center. Only reason he's here and he sucks at center. No reason to use him. Cat also sucks at center. Release is unusable. Doesn't even have a good movement. Just doesn't do much of anything. Who's this guy? That is that Donovan Clegan's actually really good. I'm ranking him A tier. Donovan Clegan's actually really. I have to move Marison down to B. It's like, but I like Marison more than Sean Bradley, so I'll keep it. Donovan Clegan release is amazing. I love this Donovan Clegan card. You can easily almost say S tier. Donovan Clegan is really solid. So yeah, it's tough. Alex Scar B tier. Alex Scar has a really good release, but the same thing with Wilt. Release is top tier. Curry slide isn't all that, but if he's at center, he's still cooking. That's just personally facts, and I just have to do it. And next up on the tier list, we got Big Z on the list. Big Z, I would rank him B tier. I can't put him in that Donovan Clegan and Marison. I think they're better than him at center, but Big Z has the Jamal Murray behind the back, so he's still gonna be solid for you at center if you do run him there, but I think the other guys ahead of him are better, even though he has better behind the back than Porzingis. But it would be really close between Porzingis and Big Z. I'm not even going to lie at center, but Porzingis a little bit taller. He might have the edge there. Joel Embiid is trash. I'm sorry. Why do y'all gas up mediocrity? I don't know. The dude don't play. Needs to be like France needs to call him back up because he sucks. Literally sucks. Anthony Davis. Also, like, man, AD has got disrespected. Let's be real. AD was so good in the beginning of the year, but 2K has done a fundamentally awful job with Anthony Davis cards. Since that, it has been ridiculous how he gets no respect on his cards whatsoever. Alonzo Mourning at center. I'd probably go C tier with him because he's a little bit undersized. But Alonzo Mourning is still really good at center because he has a good release if you want to. But I would personally run him at the 4 position. Mega Okafor at center, same thing, C tier, solid release. But it's like, whatever, he's on center, he just, I'll just put him in C tier. Good release, he has same thing with KP, but, might be lacking. Dwight Howard, trash, does not play. Absolutely garbage. DeAndre Jordan might be the worst center in this game. He is awful. Like, bruh, give me the free Larry Bird before I shoot another shot with him. Tim Duncan up next to the center. I'm putting Tim Duncan out of the way at freaking A tier. Tim Duncan, he's borderline S tier. Like, if this was power forward, he would be. But Tim Duncan is so good at center. I actually like him at center. I use him at center. I have a little couple. I like him at center. He be hooping. Like, I feel like if you have the Patty Mills base, you can actually really hoop at center. You can start cooking these centers for real. So I can't put him as high as S tier, but as high as S and A, I have to put Tim Duncan in at A tier. Boogie Cousins up next, D tier. Actually, I'm going trash. I'd rather have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dino over Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins is mediocre. Just the facts. He's just mediocre. Does not play, and it just is what it is. Doesn't play. And like fix this a little bit so y'all can see it good. I just messed that up a tad bit. Okay, we're back in business. We are back in business. So next up, we got Patrick Ewing, not free. It's the same card, basically, D tier. It's the same exact card. They didn't change much of nothing. So I'm still ranking them really low. It just is what it is. But next up on the list, we got Christian Laettner. I don't know why he's here. I'm just putting him in trash. He's center. I don't know why. Draymond Green. Okay, I think the rest of these are point guards. I don't know how they got here. But yeah, they're okay. Yao Ming is here. Yao Ming is obviously an S tier. He's an amazing S tier. Dirk Nowitzki's interesting because he has a top elite release. I probably would put him in the A tier. Just because this is power forward. Remember, this is a center tier. This is power forward. He's probably S, but as a center, probably A tier with Tim Duncan. Really good release. He'll be elite. Free Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I would rank him in at B tier. He is still, like, Free Kareem is still a beast. I like him personally. And in this Kareem, I probably will go with, I mean, he has to go S tier. Even at center, his base is the best base. Like, his base is really good for catch and shoot instead of being a point guard, so he will be a top level center. Yeah, so I gotta go Kareem. I mean, if you're running Kareem, though, use him at center. But yeah, we're ranking him in at there. David Robinson, put him in B tier as well. I think he's on that Alex Carr, Wilt Chamberlain, Big Z level, Sean Bradley. I think that's the best place to rank him at. Michael Jordan, okay, Shaquille O'Neal. I like Shaq. If we're ranked, it's probably like, if he was a power, but he's probably gonna be better at center with the way his releases. I'm putting him in at B tier for a center tier. Let's go. Shaq is still a really solid card. Now, like Kareem, like Shaq still has good animations. Shorty could have made the jumper and the upper better, but his like animations are so good that at center, maybe A at, I don't know, but I like Shaq a lot in this game, and I think Goat Shaq is what cooked Sean Bradley. So looking at it that way, Goat Shaq would cook. I think he could cook, he could cook a lot of these guys here. So I think he's a B tier, debatably an A tier, but I feel like the release holds him back a tad bit. And Goat Wimby probably is the last one, and he's an S tier, obviously. But yeah, this is the tier list. Ignore the point guards. I was trying to do a point guard tier list, and I screwed it up a little bit, but yeah, let me know if you agree, disagree with my tier list. This one was a lot quicker than last time. I'll try to make sure, again, I didn't forget nobody real quick. And yeah, I didn't see nobody else in the tier list. The only thing I saw was Miles Turner. I love that Opal Miles Turner. And there was another Opal. But yeah, this is the tier list, though. That's what we're going with. I think this is a good tier list. Maybe Porzingis could have been a little higher at B, but you know, that might just be too low. But I think this final list is a good way to end it. And let me know in the comment section. You agree, disagree, but most likely, a lot of y'all will lose your minds about this tier list. But it's all good. It's all just to help y'all. And see y'all in the next MyTeam video. See y'all.